We welcome you to our 2K Sports broadcast. Some great basketball in store for you. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3. And for Miami, we've got Matthews. Anthony Davis is out there with Butler. And it's Pinckney in at the power forward. Go. And it's the Hawks to start out. Check Young. Now Daniels. Johnson with a screen on Matthews. Takes a 3. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Matthews, no good. Here's Reza Shea. He's covered by Matthews. Pass to Young. This one for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And here's Miami. Here's Davis, and the layup's good off the glass.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 4-point game. Young finds Reza Shea. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Here's Pinckney. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
That's an aggressive move, catching the defender a little out of position.
And he can't hit the second. A slow start for Atlanta in this one. Young passes to Porzingis. Atlanta again missing.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
Outside Matthews. Takes the 3. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound. Here's Atlanta now. Searching for their first points of the game. Outside Porzingis. Driving in. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And I like that Porzingis didn't settle for just a layup, instead electing to finish with force.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
To stand both the 23 and 24, first overall picks coming from France. Reza Shea, the top selection by Atlanta in 24.
Look, and I thought Reza Shea just got better as his rookie year went on, and he's going to continue to improve from year to year. This guy can shoot the ball, he can defend, and he really improved his passing as the year went on.
So it's Atlanta now, following the score by Miami. Bounce pass from Reza Shea. Here's Daniels. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And how about the emergence, Stan, of Dyson Daniels as an elite wing defender?
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think what happened with Dyson Daniels is he just got a chance to step into more playing time, and as he got that consistent time, he showed that he's not only one of the best defenders in this league, but he's got more offensive skill than people thought he had also.
And Miami making a change here. Reed's checked in. Atlanta trails by 6. Picked him clean. Here's Sobers, defended by Young. Sobers passes to Reed. Here's Sharp, pass to Sobers. Good defensive work there by Young. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. And it's Reza Shea missing. Miami leading by 6. Butler passes to Sobers. Now here's Butler, guarded by Risache. Here's Sobers. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Sobers has got his second bucket.
Gotta be crafty in close.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Lets it go with a 3. And Davis pulls it down. Here's Miami now. They're on a 13-5 run here. And slam dunk by Butler.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Here is Daniels, following the score by Miami. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
There's that fiery attitude of Butler showing up the defense.
Now, here is Young. He's tightly guarded. The 3 from Johnson. No good on that one. And so it's Miami enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
A nice shot by Ionescu.
Contact can't slow Ionescu down. Sticks with their inside shot and finishes strong.
And here's Kennard. Miami grabs the miss. Higney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Ionescu. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass.
Giving Ionescu soft touch around the rim. Defenses try to deny letting her inside.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Newell. And the layup is good. Newell's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, good touch on the inside shot. You don't want to overpower that.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Miami leading by 14. Here's Ionescu. The kick out to Matthews. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
What a selfless play from her. Passes like this show she wants to win.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well.
That's what that is.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Ionescu. Back to Matthews. Here's Ionescu. Second shot opportunity, and she's good on the layup.
I love how she was confident. She got the ball in close and just went for it.
The Atlanta trails by 16. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
So the wing on the left. Hawks
Yeah,
working the ball
basically,
around.
but
Reza
I
Shea
think the next
from
one
outside
after
off
that
the mark.
would be
Miami
because
leading by
you have to put
16.
that one check that if you have a little bit like gas money,
Right side
that's
Matthews. Pass to
before the
Pinckney.
motherfuckers keep taking shit
Here's
out.
Ionescu. 5 to shoot.
Especially with the motherfuckers at 184 bullshit.
Miami needs to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So both teams
It
making
was
some
like
changes
28
here.
and 16. I think that was like 28, 30, something.
So it's Atlanta now. They trail by 16. Outside Daniels. To Porzingis. Buries it down low.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Into the lineup for Miami, number 20.
I be thinking when you go on the website, they be like, man, why you answer the phone? You
Played already. And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin,
job because the one applied for Burlington or whatever, it automatically cancels the appointment. I think I told you. Remember? So now I gotta apply somewhere else. Oh my God. Once you go apply for childcare, put my name on it.
You see what?
Apply for childcare, put my name on it.
What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean by that?
For the baby. I told her apply for childcare and put my name on it. Because they'll pay for daycare for 5 days a week. And stuff or whatever. And stuff like that. Healthy. So I told her, like that. Extra money. I don't have to worry about certain things and stuff or whatever. So like you go to work, you go to work about that extra pressure. I'll watch it. I don't care, I'll watch it. And if this is, I'll watch it. I'm talking about whatever. You get paid for it. It's good for these things, so they're not going to get you nothing. Whatever. And now they're like, that's the two stuff there. What is that? Is that the two? That's nasty. That's the two. That way, I don't have to go out there and watch it and stuff, whatever. And then that extra money, if you use in picture of bills, and then you have like some extra bills and stuff. And whatever. So harder to do. And then, yeah, I think all this stuff and people and whatever, and just look at me. So, I have to choose some change. I'll put stuff to the side. So, that doesn't get touched. My next check, I was going to
This
slip
is bullshit.
in my parking, but I'm going to wait until my next one after that. And then, definitely, the next check after that, I'm definitely going to have to take and put towards paying up some of these house bills and stuff or whatever. So I'm about sending us some better shit out. Like I think the water bill, I think it's only like $193, and they're talking about cutting it off on a certain day or something like that. Because I think I have my thought, look, one of these girls, they said something. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, they just killed me. Like, they be ready to cut your shit off.
Okay.
$25. Motherfucker, there's motherfuckers with bills worse than mine. And y'all talking about cutting my shit off for $125?
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here. And I just don't be like it. I will be like,
Okay,
fuck
it's
that bill. But
2682.
you know how they be like, you gotta pay a reconnection fee if you don't pay yourself.
But it's the late fee. That's what I was saying. It's that late fee.
I know, but what is it? What is it?
2682.33.
That's our thing now.
That's what it says. October 1st, 2025.
That's our mortgage.
That's what it says.
That's a lot. How do you get to raise it up from
21.
you know,
Was it
that's only
22,
like $500.
21 something? Because I know we was both paying like 12.50 or something like that. And everything was taken care of. And then we didn't have to worry about but the bills.
This is what I don't understand. Like, how can they raise it if you're in a fixed contract, like mortgage? You know what I mean?
Because of the
Doesn't that
forbearance.
define,
Because of the forbearance.
no,
And remember we put it at the end.
no, it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is how can you be
You know how it works,
on
right?
a fixed
Like,
contract?
if you know how it works, you know what I'm saying? If we pay for this house, right? Let's say we stay here for the whole 35 years for the lease or the loan, right? We would have paid over $670,000 for this property.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. Because I'm probably on no chunk for the change to pay it off.
Right.
Of like the 350 or whatever it was, 52,000.
Man, I was sitting there thinking about that shit.
That's a lot of fucking money to pay for this house. Like, this is why people be trying to buy it from fixer-upper houses or buying cheap and shit, which I'm cool with. That's why I was like,
I mean, we'll make a
gonna go
profit
to
because it's
Tacoma,
always, look, it's always been at 540 and it's steady.
you
I've
don't
never
want
seen
to
it dip under 540. I've seen it go to like 526 and then it went back up to like 535 and then now it's back up to 540s and 50s and up. So, shit.
you don't want to go to Tacoma. We could have bought that big ass 5-bedroom house we got over there. 170,000, 75,000.
Yeah, these were houses like cars I see.
Hmm?
Houses like cars.
Yeah.
Get the wrong one, you be fucking on the side of the road. For real.
I gotta pay this good to go bill. I think I can pay this good to go bill.
Said purchased in October 2019. So that's 6 years ago.
This was a lot.
I hate this shit when it happen like that because it's like, motherfucker, I do what I'm supposed to do. Motherfucker, I'll get up and go to work if I have to. This fucking surgery shit, that letter I sent that doctor sent, that's legitimate. The same letter that y'all approved when you sent that shit the first time, when you and old girl was going back and forth through the email. You know what I'm saying? It's the same letter. You know what I'm saying? The same shit. It ain't no
he's
different.
even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people
It's
and
the same
create
thing.
great,
It's not
great
different.
shots for his team.
Shots good from Young.
Well, you know
It's
this
the
is
same
coming
signature
with Young
from
on
the
the
same
court.
doctor.
He's always looking
Why
for
you
his
guys
next
haven't
three.
looked at it and approved it?
52 seconds left in the first half. Here's Ionescu, and it goes down 2 points. And Miami leads by 13.
Yeah, there was a lot of bumping going on inside, but she's able to fight through the defense and convert the shot.
Young, right side. Reed with the block.
Outstanding defense by Reed there. He understands the importance of protecting the basket. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Atlanta trails by 15. Young with the ball. It's up a three. Another three for Atlanta. And so it's Miami, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Clear the quarter there. Quarter this, the quarter there.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
All of it is just late fees mostly because I looked into that shit. You don't play that shit. It just catch
Here's Sobers. We've
got
got Butler.
Really like
Davis is out there with
$40,
Matthews. And it's Pinckney into the four-man position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
They do an automatic attorney fee.
And stolen by Butler. Here's Pinckney, covered by Johnson. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Sobers. 6 to shoot. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
Love seeing Butler go up strong. When he dunks it, you feel it from here.
Young passes to Porzingis. Now Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young, no good. Davis against Daniels. Outside for Davis. Pass to Pinckney. Butler on the move. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 14-point game. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Daniels. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Driving inside.
Using that momentum on the drive to great effect. Now that's a dunk.
Atlanta trails by 14. Pass to Young. Here's Ricochet. Outside Daniel. Back to Ricochet. 4 on the shot clock. Young's shot is good.
Crisp mechanics of Young on display there. The guy who has his shot down cold.
And he finishes nicely on the way. Sobers has got 4 points this quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Matthews with it, and Daniels picks him up defensively. Here's Sobers. The kick outside to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, taking it to the rack.
with power, hammering down the two-hand slam. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Jaden Sharp's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Buffkin's checked in.
2 minutes.
Now Reza Shea from outside the arc. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. To the paint and finished off by Davis.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Atlanta trails by 17. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
And Sobers gets it to drop.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Daniels against Sharp. Here's Buffkin. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
And he earns himself a trip to the line. That's a positive possession for this offense.
Well, one thing that's never in doubt, the level of effort you're going to get from Jimmy Butler on a nightly basis.
And so Butler nails both of them.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And he comes up with the deuce. Newell's got his second basket.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basket.
Ionescu, Kennard with the rebound. Atlanta trails by 14. To the inside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Jacks up a 3. And no good. And so it's Miami sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Hawks. We've got Newell. Young is up there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Okongwu in its center. Kennard on the wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Young. 7-foot shot. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Matthews kicks to Smith. Kennard against Matthews. Smith dishes to Matthews. Shoots from the baseline. Smith, no good.
Stop thinking like that.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The Hawks again can't hit. Pass to Reed. Now, here's Sean, defended by Alexander Walker. Reed in the post. Newell pulls it in. The Atlanta trails by 14. Alexander Walker with the ball. Okongwu with the screen for Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Okongwu pulls it down. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Here's Okongwu. Another chance here. And oh, the lay-in, and he gets it done.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Zinkus is checked in for Okongwu. Jalen Johnson comes in for Newell.
What rate you gonna pay yourself back at?
Checked in for Luke Kennard. And Daniels subbed in for Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
You know your checks will be smaller because of
Another
that.
chance. Trying to get open as Davis. And the crafty layup. Good.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and
said
he's been
like
a
child
significant part of their focus.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Let's lose a three. The putback saves him with the putback.
This is just AD doing what AD does, dominating the defense there and converting it.
I mean, as long as you paying
Here's
it,
Daniels.
it should be good.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of
I
this
be
one.
wanting the ones that got stock
Now
options. This
Porzingis,
shit, bro.
a 17-footer. It misses.
Instead of just paying to this little shit, man.
Davis looking for an opening.
Get it activated.
Here's Butler.
Yeah.
Here's Sobers.
That's
Oh,
what they do.
lays it in.
We'll credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the
They
game,
did.
just protect the
I
ball,
put it all the
make
way
smart
against 12
decisions,
because the more you
give
pay
them a
into it,
chance to get back in the game.
allowed to get
Atlanta
out
calls
of
timeout. 1:32 left here in the fourth quarter.
And that way, I never wanted to be one of them people that were on a phone at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why, because they try to pay as little bit as they can throughout the year, or they try to follow in. And they want to own to go get that shit out the way.
It's now time to take a look at our player of the game.
Well, he's got his field goal percentage in the
Yeah.
high 50s. And that
That
says a
you
lot
don't
about
need
how
to
well
follow
he's been able to kind of exploit the gaps
trying to foul
in the defense.
instead of,
His
just
motion,
getting the
his ability to
highest
find open
percentage,
spots
get out
on the
of it, they
floor,
trying to do it
you
slow.
can definitely see the difference.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
And it's in a way because it's still going to come out at a percentage because you bought this weird, this banking system that's scratching the reserve bank. So every time you get a loan, right?
So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6
It's
points.
it's what it is. It's a loan.
There's a screen.
But most people
And
don't look
there's
at
the
that,
three.
that contract.
And they have
It's
been
a contract.
relentless from deep. And
Taking
you
a
see the
contract
defense
against
trying to
yourself.
react,
Against an
but to
account
no
with
avail.
your name.
Look, when the three is falling like this,
You're the
there's not a
surety
whole
of
lot
that
you
debt.
can do defensively.
The
And
money
that's
that you
just
put back into that
cold-blooded
account
right there. He's
is
taking
going to be
no
put back
prisoners.
with interest.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in
On
this
that
one.
loan.
Doing everything
It's
he
just
can
like-
to
yes.
slam the door on
Yes.
a comeback.
It's your money.
6 on the shot clock. Fires the three.
If you're paying yourself the interest,
Now a
but
timeout
you're
called
paying
by
yourself that
Miami.
interest. It's not
They're
like you're paying
ahead
the
by
bank
17.
If you want your money to come back faster, instead of you sitting there dragging that out for the payment, you make it as high as possible so that way you can get your money. Most of that money's knocked out faster than taking it longer. It's just like any other loan. If you take a longer time to pay it back, you're gonna wind up paying more against it. Well, when they told me to pay myself back, I put the highest that I can get so that way they can get that shit back as fast as possible.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Kennard with the ball. He's against Bonner. Releases from 15. Lofkin, no good.
Right.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Pass to Sharp.
Right. And they gave us three scenarios of how it would come out. You take it out for a year, 2 years.
When it matters most.
But then give you yours. They gave me that scenario. It broke all the math down and everything.
But like, say if I borrow $700.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by
So they charged the
And you got to command this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.
And then they had another one where and then the one that I did was the one where it said you can take out a loan, you can take out a loan from yourself. But this is what the fee would be for processing and paying it back to the and I just think it was like $800, something like that, $700 I can pay back. So it'll be whatever the loan was that I needed plus the $700 slapped together, and that's what I would have to pay back. And that was it. I wouldn't have to pay no more, no less. And then it lets you set up your own terms, like when you wanted it to come out of your paycheck and
that
stuff.
Part they
and
did.
Then the other thing was how much you wanted to pay back a month.
If you said they gave you the option to take it out monthly, bi-weekly, or weekly.
Mine's just every 2 weeks.
I put bi-weekly here.
Yeah. Yes. I know I got it right now.
Yeah, I put
I'll put
bi-weekly.
right now. Oh, okay, there we go. Yep.
Stop playing, Ajania. Put that back.
I need to move it so that I can get out off the bed without sprawling.
Girl. Face it toward the thing and put it in front of the.
Yes.
Put it in front of the bucket, right there.
It's hard.
Put it in front of the bucket.
Well, she took that stuff out the dryer, and then their stuff is in there. So as soon as
I just told you where to put it. Put it in front of the bucket over there.
I will put mine.
The TV bucket. What you think? The one where y'all watch TV at every day. Play the game.
Yes.
Put it in front of that bucket.
Ow.
You want a bag to cover it? I see you fanning.
Oh, no. What is it? What does it do? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. What? Mm-hmm. Okay. Like that your tooth? No. What is that? Mm-hmm. That is your tooth. No, because my tooth. Okay.
You put it in the bottle?
Okay. And that was way bigger than that. Okay. That is your tooth. No,
She said she put it in the bottle with the rest of them.
that is not my tooth. Look at that thing. Look, I can squish it. If you can't squish your teeth, that's impossible. I might have to get that.
Yes, you can. You know what they say you can do? They say you put Pepsi.
I know that. That's how you can dissolve it.
You put Pepsi on it and you let it sit for 48 hours.
And then you can squish it.
And your bones become squishy,
That's what
rubbery.
So that's what I was thinking about doing. So that way I could just go back to, I could just make that monthly payment And then I just look at that, like,
I don't like the shit. Not being able to do nothing, not being able to go nowhere, just
I
sit
don't care
here.
about
Shit.
that. That's fine, that's what I'll do. But I just want to, I'll pay that one monthly payment because how I think of it in my mind is like going back to like
I'm saying
paying,
I be wanting to go see my pops.
like paying,
I don't know how much longer I got with him, and I'll be feeling like, damn, bro, I'll be trying to save every dime.
you know
I don't
what
be
this
wanting
is?
to not have no gas for
You know
work.
what this is?
What? Don't tell me about no bug. Oh,
That's a Skittle.
I said, don't tell me about no bug.
That's a Skittle. I hear what you're saying, babe. But that's what I was thinking, because then I could just go back to paying the 4 bills around the house and then the mortgage. That's it. And then stop. That other chunk, I look at it like a bill with what's it called? Car payment. So that's what I was thinking. And I just set it up a certain type of way, then I can like make extra payments on it. You know what I mean? If I need to. You know what I'm saying? Food too.
What?
That's what I was thinking about.
What you said, Dad's food? What?
Dad's food, there was a bug. And after the ride, I just made
So there was a bug in my food.